Okay, I'm taking a video of all the bees here. So
Yeah.
we got like 1 million bees.
We got 1 million
our
bees in
cubes.
here. Yeah, I think 50 times, 1.5 million perhaps.
1.5 million
Yeah,
bees, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Herman.
Hey. And Rob.
And Rob.
And this is the bee cube.
That's the bee cube.
The first one.
So they're all inside there, as you can see.
So we're gonna look at a hive or two just to show you what that's like.
All right, you go in and pull one out so I video
I'm just gonna
this.
start with number 2 here. So just
What are you up to there, Herman?
just trying to make this opening. Somebody's really reads that in. So we gotta try this one. Start with this one.
So you're opening it up.
Yep. So I'm just gonna put this pipe in here.
Yeah, what purpose is that?
So that when we pull the hive back inside,
Oh, I see.
we maintain a continuous
yeah.
tunnel here for the bees to fly in and out of.
Right.
So that they're not feeling confined in any way.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now we enter
So then
the...
we're gonna just go in here. So this is our first hive. This is interesting. These are the sensors that we have inside the hives. So it tells us the temperature and humidity
Wow.
in each of the colonies. So that's how we can track what's going on inside these hives. So they're on rails. Just slide it back.
Nice.
And
how easy it is.
yeah, just take the lid off here. We have a bit of tinfoil cover for them just so they're comfortable and happy. And you can take that off. This is a food package that we left with them back in a few weeks ago. And we have these hive tools. This is every beekeeper has these hive tools. They're kind of like a chisel. And we just use that to pry off the box. So this hive was split about 3 weeks ago.
And when we split them, we take the queens.
We leave a queen here and we took the other.
Like the eggs.
Yeah, we took the other half to another yard, back over an airdrie. And we just left enough here for the bees to survive on. So that's just an empty frame. Not much going on. There's some honey coming in here. You can see the honey glistening in the
but
cells
it's early yet.
It's early yet.
We're just the 3rd of July.
Yeah, and we're just gonna.
No, we're the 2nd of July.
Second.
I'm sorry.
Take off some of these frames here just to show that. Just again, some more honey. And there's some honey that's capped over. You can see that's really nicely capped over there.
Yeah.
So we're just going to put that down. And here, looks like we got some. So this is some brood. I'm going to show you.
Now explain the brood.
Okay, so the queen lays about 1,500 eggs a day in these cells, and the eggs, in about 2 or 3 days, they turn into larvae, and they just kind of sit at the bottom of the cells. And then as the larvae becomes pupa, the bees cover it over, and so that's covered over bee brood.
Okay.
Now, if your camera can see it, but you can see over here, inside those cells there, you can see some things that look like little worms.
Yeah.
That's the larva. So this is a really healthy,
that's a healthy cell
frame of brood. Look at that. It's just both sides covered. And covered
and just explain what our goal is here.
The goal is to make lots of brood. This
Lots
is valuable.
of brood.
This is valuable.
And we sell the brood.
Life force for beekeepers to use. So we'll sell this brood, and we can use it to raise queens with.
And the queens are our goal, is to be able to have homegrown queens in Canada instead of bringing them in from Asia, Hawaii, New Zealand.
So
if they have a problem,
here's another healthy
got a problem.
Frame of brood starting here. So you can see the queen has been laying here recently. You can see a lot of fresh brood, a lot of wet brood there.
Yeah, that's nice.
And if we're lucky,
a thing of beauty.
It really is. If we're lucky, we'll see the queen, but I think she's down below. Again, here, lots of wet
So Herman,
Yeah.
he grabs these and splits them off
Yeah.
with the brood, and the queen lays the eggs, and we're looking for the queen eggs,
Yeah.
and we sell those,
Yeah, for sure.
and we get really good
It's
money
a
for
source
them.
of revenue for that's what the bee cube's all about.
Yeah, instead of just raising honey,
Yeah.
the bee cube now all of a sudden becomes a revenue source
Yeah.
of up to 30 to 50,000 a year.
Exactly. So you can see this frame is it's
Extra.
on the outside. So they're just putting honey in here just for their own supplies. So this is doing really well. I'm really happy with what I'm
Good.
seeing here.
Good.
Because as I say, just a few weeks ago we split this in half. So this population has rebounded. Just as we, with the queen laying more eggs every day and bees growing inside here. Just gonna put this back together.
So it gives you an idea of what we're up to and
Yeah,
how you can make money with this instead of just growing honey.
exactly.
So all of a sudden you can make a really good living. If
Exactly.
you got 2 or 3 of these cubes, you don't have to work the winter.
Exactly. Just keep the bees going and
Keep the bees going,
For
keep
sure.
them healthy,
Yeah.
and you
Make
can
it
make
nice.
$100,000 a year if you had a number of
set it up
cubes.
right. Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna put this one back together, and I'll just push it back in and grab that pipe, and we'll put it into it. Oop.
See how nice that is?
Yeah, it's like a drawer slide.
That's slick. So we've got about 1 million. How many bees in here?
I'd say about 1.5 million.
1.5 million.
Yeah.
Bees swarming around in here, and this is it's not that big of a cube. How many square feet is this?
About 80 square feet.
80 square feet. And of course we got the hives on top and the hives on the bottom. It's a totally different way of beekeeping, but it works really extremely well and profitable. That's what we're trying to do, is make the beekeepers profitable. And keep your bees alive in the winter. You won't lose a bee in the winter with our system, with the heating and humidity and
Sensors and all
sensors
that.
and everything else. We can keep a really good eye on the queens and how healthy the bees are year round.
So this one I was looking at the other day, it seemed pretty healthy, but so what we're doing with this hive is these are our honey frames, and they're just starting to so it's early in the summer yet, so canola's not up, but it's seeing some alfalfa. So these will be filled with honey probably in a couple weeks.
Doesn't take long.
No, so you can see they're starting to draw the
There's
frames
one.
out. They're making wax in there that they'll be putting the honey into.
So we check these every
Week or so.
week or so. We go
we're-
through all of them and make sure everything's, everybody's happy
Yeah.
and rocking right along and doing our splits and
This is one of the sensors
making some money.
that tell me what's going on. So I know when I check my computer, I know what's going on inside these hives in terms of temperature and humidity. So let's see if we got something going on here. This is 3 boxes high, so we're a bit deep. Again, this one was a frame. We took a split from here, so you can see this is full of honey.
Yeah, these
See,
guys
this
are
is
making honey
full
like
of
crazy,
honey.
eh?
Yeah,
So the flowers are starting to come.
yeah. So that's. Oh
Beautiful.
wow! Look at this frame here.
Beautiful. Oh, you spotted a heavy one.
Yeah. Let's see here. What's
We
going
got
on.
a heavy one.
This weighs. You got weight on that. Holy smokes! You see that's
Wow, it's coming nice, eh?
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
We'll be. Oh, look at that. We'll have to make some honey here.
So where we are, we've got, I'll just pan out a little bit so you can see, might be a little bright, but there's a water source, like a little lake, slough, whatever. It seems pretty clean water though. And then, we're right in an alfalfa patch here. So they're just starting to really flower out here in about another week, 2 weeks. She's gonna be a thing of beauty.